Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Li Xin. You can call me ARK. I'm in charge of Huawei WLAN product, focused on enterprise campus network. It is my honor to discuss with you about how to enable digital business transformation based on experience-centric Wi-Fi. Okay, so the future of the enterprise campus will be changed a lot as following 4 aspects. First, more and more applications and the workflows will be carried on wireless. The access LAN switch will be replaced by Wi-Fi, RFID, Bluetooth, such kind of the short-distance wireless technologies. Equipments including cell phone, pad, laptop, projector, or even electric whiteboard are connected with wireless. All this wireless campus has been a target for all kinds of the enterprise, especially for enterprise buildings, retails, hospitals, such kind of the fields. So Wi-Fi could be used for all kinds of scenarios for enterprise. The second, reliability and stability become basic requirement for Wi-Fi. The original idea for Wi-Fi is to try the best, so it is not enough for current campus network. The wireless traffic increases very fast. Video type traffic and AR and VR, this new type of application, will require more bandwidth, throughput, and less delay for wireless network. Users' experience should be better than wired connections. And the third, for IT department, campus network nowadays grows bigger and bigger with more and more complex requirements. But the human resource is limited, even less than before. So in this case, automation is necessary. Machine learning and AI algorithms provide efficient support for O&M. So how about the status of the network? How about the experience of final users? How about the reason for the network problems? And how to do the optimizations? All these jobs will be done by machine, not by human. And the fourth, machine-to-machine communications will become more popular to increase the efficiency of production and management process. Location-based service is another popular requirement. So wireless help to make the information source and the procedure be digitalization. WLAN network act as the fundamental network, and the service expansion could be realized with the convergence with the IoT and the location-based service and the lower cost. And how about to solve these requirements? How to satisfy these requirements? Huawei's solution for wireless campus network has following highlights. First, Huawei's idea is we are good at scenario of a high density of traffic, including such as scenarios, sports stadium, meeting room, classroom, such kind of scenario. The innovations for WLAN are based on the newest protocols of Wi-Fi 5 and Wi-Fi 6. Huawei is the one of the main contributor in 3GPP and IEEE, with rich experience in the field of wireless communication. So the chairman of the working group for Wi-Fi 6 is expert of Huawei. So Huawei is the one of the first vendors to deliver the Wi-Fi 6 AP. The second, Huawei's CloudCampus. This solution will be an intent driving network solution. There will be a digital twin between physical network and the commercial decisions. Based on the intent of the commercial design, physical network will be driving to complete the adjustment by automation. The management of the network will be simple and the visualization. Huawei's corporate dream is to bring digital to every person, home, and organization for a fully connected, intelligent network. On this all connected, all cloud, all intelligent journey, many new SAD technologies will be needed, as well as an ecosystem of shared success and prosperity. So the road to the cloud will be built not only on product innovation, but also on innovation in system architecture and business models. Cloud plus intelligent O&M will help the WLAN network in easy deployment. The third, the high quality for experience. Later, I will show you a video slide to explain how Huawei idea about high quality. Then I will give more detailed description about the product and the solutions under all kinds of scenario. The first scenario is office. Site resource is the most expensive, so we wish better coverage with less number of sites. There is a new antenna technology for MIMO. So you see that for Wi-Fi 5 or Wi-Fi 6, the MIMO is the basic technology for Wi-Fi to improve the capacity. So this new antenna technology is a combination of hardware and the algorithm. This new antenna could track the users and adjust the beams to follow the users, just like a searchlight. The beam of coverage will follow the movement of users. APs with a built-in antenna increase the convergence, the coverage distance by 20%, and the single strength by doubled of the strength. So in the office scenario, the wired and the wireless E2E QoS policies and the high precision VIP access journey management guarantee VIP users experience. There are resource reservation for VIP users and QoS parameter definition for policy mobility. With campus inside, the tool for proactive O&M, the IT engineer could trace VIP user access journey, realize pre-warning for experience problems, and proactive and quick close group. Not wait for the complaints from your boss. You could do organization before that. And then we move to the second scenario. The second scenario is the sports stadium, conference center, auditorium, and the exhibition halls. The traditional Wi-Fi product is one AP with two external antennas. One antenna works at 2.4 GHz, another works on 5 GHz. So there are some difficulties using this traditional solution. Small interval between APs will lead to intra-system interference. The interference is a very heavy problem for high density of traffic. The second difficulty is about the high construction and installation cost due to one site installed with 3 times, because you need 3 books to be installed on one site. So it will require higher manual operations and mechanical leasing cost. So Huawei provides a special products with built-in high-density antennas and the 3 frequency bands. The 3 frequency band, one is 2.4 GHz, and the others are 5 GHz. So one box at one site could reduce the construction and the installation cost, improve network capacity, and a better user experience. And the construction workload is reduced by 66%, and the CapEx is reduced by 50%, with better user experience. So using this kind of the Wi-Fi AP, you can guarantee 100 concurrent users, and each users with 4 Mbps. So why other vendors have no such product? Because the traditional antenna with so narrow side load is so huge, so it is hard to realize built-in. But Huawei realized it because we're using a special material. It's called the AMC, superconducting material. This material is developed by Huawei. So there are several functions in the algorithms to improve the capacity. Just now I mentioned about the antenna, the hardware, the material, and some functions and algorithms such as the load balance between APs, text power, auto adjustment, and auto channel selection. These functions also help to improve the capacity. And the third scenario is also very typical. It's about classroom. So digitalization and wireless become more popular for classroom. Teachers and students are using iPad, OPEX for multimedia education material, even VR in some areas. So these applications require high capacity of WLAN. In Europe, for example, in Spain, it is typical 30 students in one classroom. To reduce the number of size, sometimes one AP will be required to cover 2 classrooms. In this situation, total 60 students are connected with one AP. Each student need a throughput of at least 10 megabps. If the application is VR, it is at least 17 megabps for throughput and maximal 15 milliseconds for delay for each interactive users. So under so high capacity requirement, it is hard to satisfy by traditional AP with 2 frequency bands. Huawei provided a special design AP with 3 frequency bands, which has highest performance for simultaneous users and throughput. With the leading filter design and anti-interference algorithms, the adjacent, the 2 5G Hz channels can be separately and working together to provide the maximal throughput. So this kind of the AP has observed the better performance than other vendors' similar product. The king technology using by Huawei is the filter design and anti-interference algorithms. These technologies come from the rich clearance of cellular base stations. Okay, there is another scenario. It is such as the hotel and hospitals. Indoor space is separated in many rooms. The traditional coverage solution is hard to satisfy both the cost and the performance. Huawei's idea is distributed remote WLAN architecture. So how is the architecture? We have a simplified remote unit. Yeah, this remote unit is deployed in distributed mode and centrally controlled by the central AP. The complex function for RRM, radio resource management, such kind of the complex functions, shifted from the remote unit to the central AP. So we can simplify the remote unit as the cheap price. The solution provides good coverage with a remote unit for each room and the lower capex with simplified and a cheaper remote unit. The central AP has 3 functions. It is in hardware is a PoE LAN switch, and he has a part of AC management functions shifted from the complete the AC, the network component, and the license management for all remote units. Only 1 license is needed for the central AP for all remote units connected with it. So using this solution, we can solve the problems, the cost and the performance. Okay, there is an innovation solution for convergence for both for Wi-Fi and IoT. We have known that the IoT, this technology has been widely used for all kinds of industry. The traditional solution is to deploy different systems, RFID, Zigbee, Bluetooth, or Wi-Fi, just in independent different systems. For example, for retail shop, ESL, electric shelf label, is independent from Wi-Fi with independent power supply and the backhaul. But this special system is built by retail department, not by IT department, because the IT department said is a special system, not for the office usage. So the retail department should build itself. But it is hard for the retail department to build such ESL system. Huawei idea is to build a unified network. IoT system is convergent with Wi-Fi. On Wi-Fi network, all these systems will be converged to achieve all wireless connection of people, things, and the environment. And the IoT card will be built in all external inserted with the Wi-Fi AP. So the network is built by the whole network could be built by IT department, and the retail department manages just the price, application server, and the levels. So the solution reduces the CapEx and OPEX. There are some technical problems, to be solved, using this solution, such as the cloud-based IoT measurement and anti-interference. So it is ideal for various industries such as the office, retail, education, and healthcare if they want to deploy IoT system and a Wi-Fi system. Okay, just now I have mentioned about some scenario, and then I will talk about some smart radio technology. Huawei using some functions and algorithms to improve the wireless network performance, and let the network will be automation and help the WLAN network to become an intelligent network. Radio networking planning does not require manual intervening. With the calibration algorithms, the network throughput is 50% higher than that of other wireless network. Interference, load, neighbor, path loss, and spectral resources form important metrics. The algorithms are coordinated with each other, reducing interference and improving coverage and capacity. And as I mentioned at the beginning, Huawei launched its new corporate visions, bring digital to every person using all cloud and all intelligent journey. So different from other vendors, Huawei's ideas, the future network architecture will be all based on cloud management architectures. Compared with the traditional management solution, the cloud management solution have various advantages for the efficiency for O&M. Looking at these slides, first, we know that the network performance usually decided by our wireless network planning. So how to provide this a simple planning for the wireless network is a key point. But the traditional radio network planning, you will cost a long time, and the cost is not cheap. So Huawei provided such a tool. It is the Cloud RNP portal. We're using this portal. The customer, all our cooperators, just using the IE browser and submit the electric document about the design of that structure, and it is easy to complete the network planning itself, and don't need to install the local software. And using the app provided by Huawei, installed on your cell phone, it is easy to open the results for the planning and to check whether the installation position is right, based on the design at first. And the second, Huawei's cloud management equipment provided plug and play. That's kind of the convenient cloud management method, using your cell phone's app to just search for the barcode in the equipment. So all the parameters will be configured just from the remote. This kind of the deployment should save the CapEx and let the experience for the operators will be more simple. Not need experienced engineer, just with very easy technology for network can do the configuration and do the deployment. And the third, we can say that all the O&M will be centered on the remote cloud management. So the IT engineer just sit in the office and browse on their cloud management platform to see all the equipment status and check out what problem with the network. So the efficiency will be much higher than before. And the fourth, Just we know that every year, we will do lot of work to inspect the network devices. But using the cloud management solutions, you just do one click on the button on the browser, then all the things will be done. So using these tools based on the cloud management platform, we can save the OPEX and CAPEX in a very high efficiency. So just now I have mentioned some kind of the cloud management tools, and besides so many tools, Huawei also provides a tool for field tests. It is easy to generate a test report and cooperate with cloud management platform. You could download this app from Android App Store. This name is Wi-Fi Aladdin or Wi-Fi Go. You can try it, and it can cooperate with the cloud management platform to do some network survey. So if the using just completed the configuration for the cloud Wi-Fi, you just using this app, these tools to check whether the performance is okay. It is okay for based on the original design. Okay, now.
Reliability testing, long-lasting quality assurance. Huawei Campus WLAN devices are deployed globally to ensure the stable running of devices in various harsh environments. Each Huawei device has undergone dozens of stringent testing procedures, from design and R&D to production and customer delivery. Temperature cycle testing, TCT, EMC lightning surge testing, water resistance testing, salt spray testing. Huawei also has many other testing environments, including the Automated Testing Assembly, Extreme Pressure Testing Lab, and Shielded Room Performance Testing Lab to simulate customers' actual application scenarios and ensure reliable product use.
Okay, it's just a very short video slide that describes how the idea for quality, from Huawei view. Using these ideas, Huawei wants to provide a high quality and high performance product for enterprise. So here, let's return to the slides. Here is the Wi-Fi portfolio for Huawei and for the industry. You can see that now Huawei has the Wi-Fi has entered the era for Wi-Fi 6. Last month, the WFA announced that we will rename the 11AX as the Wi-Fi 6. So why they talk about Wi-Fi 6? I think because now more and more people talk about cellular, the 5th generation for cellular network. And for the 6th generation cellular network, they said that one of the targets is to support 10 Gbps for single base station. But for 11AX, the Wi-Fi 6, you can see that now we can realize this target this year. And so Wi-Fi is the first wireless product, to reach the target for the 5th generation of cellular network. Okay, so you know that just now I have mentioned at the beginning, I have mentioned Huawei is leading the Wi-Fi 6 the standardization. And so from the Q3 of this year, Huawei has a commercial release of Wi-Fi 6 AP. And this Wi-Fi 6 AP can provide it 2.4 GHz ATHR and 5 GHz ATHR. This is the largest specifications of the Wi-Fi AP in the world. And it can support the VR, the video broadcast, and such kind of the new applications in more suitable performance. And this Wi-Fi AP has an external IoT model, so it can be easily convergent with all kinds of the IoT cards, RFID, ZigBee, Bluetooth, and satisfies all kinds of requirements for different industry. And from next year, Huawei will deliver all scenario of Wi-Fi 6 AP. And we will using the new standard to realize the higher bandwidth and more higher simultaneous users And the anti-interference ability will be enhanced to satisfy the more and more requirements from the enterprise campus network. And Huawei also continue to devote a lot of forces into the Wi-Fi technology. And we will shift it to more technology from the cellular and the terminal such wireless technology to Wi-Fi. Okay, so just now I have mentioned that Wi-Fi Alliance has announced last month to rename the Wi-Fi 11AX as the Wi-Fi 6. It is compared with the fifth generation of cellular network. So from this rename, we can see that the industry of Wi-Fi has has the efficiency for the future for the WLAN development. And the fact is, usually the new wireless technology usually first used in Wi-Fi, not for cellular network. We can see that in the last 10 years, the highest throughput always first come from in the WLAN network. So when the 3GPP announced that the target of the fifth generation is 10 gigabps, Huawei now has announced the Wi-Fi 6 commercial EP can support it. So it can satisfy the target for the 11AX this standard. The maximum, the peak rate is 10 gigabps. Huawei has devoted a lot in recent years, and with the help of every experts, we improve our products. And today, from this discussing with you about the wireless campus network solution, it's a wide chance to hear from you to listen to suggestions. And thank you to give suggestions to help Huawei to improve. Huawei's products, we often what to do is to improve as soon as possible and to satisfy the requirement from you. And finally, I will close my lecture is Huawei's idea about WLAN solutions. We want to provide a high quality and all intelligent network and to satisfy a very good experience for final users. Thank you. And if you have some questions, just feel free to input in the Q&A board. And my team just wait on the line and then they will answer your questions as soon as possible. If you have more questions, you can email to me and my team will reply to you as soon as possible. Thank you.